My name is Ani Byers, and I'm the chairman of the international conservation organization called the Conservation Breeding Specialist Group. We do endangered species conservation planning. And climate impacts my work in every aspect of it, because we're going around the world developing species conservation plans to help minimize the risk of extinction for endangered species. And of course there are many, many threats that are facing endangered species on this planet, but overriding all of those is the threat of climate change, which exacerbates all of the threats that already exist. So in every single process or project that we get involved with, one of the major concerns that all of the stakeholders and the government officials have about the future of a species is related to climate change and what they might be able to do to try to mitigate the impacts of climate change. Well, I've been doing this work for almost 25 years now, and even a decade ago we were only very rarely talking about climate change. And now all of the tools that we're trying to develop have to do with ways in which we can incorporate the vulnerability of species to climate change into our predictive population models, so that we can use them to get a better handle on what we think the population is doing in the face of climate change, so that we can develop more successful management strategies to deal with it. But we certainly know that there are species all over the planet that are being increasingly threatened. They're having to move to habitats that are in many cases not suitable for them, because they're not able to survive in the habitat that they have historically inhabited. So we're seeing, as I said earlier, the increase of threats, and there are already increased extinctions based solely on climate change and its impacts, and that's only expected to increase if things continue the way they're currently going. We've got to mitigate these problems, and we have to try to turn things around, which is going to require real difficult sacrifices from all of us.